are you, man?
Nomad. Who's left? Who made it?
Hey, you just relax, pal. I'm doing what I can.
You damn superhero. Here's another superpower.
I can't find Midas. But Weaver... Hey, just relax, pal. We'll take care of it, all right?
And the Wasp.
Yeah. And with the comms blackout, I can't reach the ship. But I'll talk to Mad Shells, the big guy. He might have a boat I can use. Don't you worry. I'll come back with some help.
Go.
So is the broadcast having any effect?
Group of outcasts saved my ass out there. Might be a good idea to join forces. Did you hear?
You ready for
Ballard
this
has a
fight?
cure.
At this point, I won't believe anything until I see it with my own eyes.
Fine, but allow yourself a little relief. Soon it'll be time to think about the future. And we're gonna need you.
Future? We all need to decide. Sentinel attacked us with a plague, like sneaks, cowards. My brother is dead, children are dead. If we live, we fight. We owe the dead that much.
I'm glad we agree. Now we start convincing the others.
Our mission here has been hard. So many lost. So many suffering. My closest allies. My brothers. Cut down by a man we once trusted. But we are ghosts. Alone, we are formidable. Together, we are unstoppable. Others have survived here, and I have found the deadliest. As a team, we will take the fight to our enemies. We will avenge our fallen. Because we are ghosts.
Available at any point after you have reached Erewhon for the first time, Fury, Fix-It, and Vasily can be activated or dismissed at will. And from the beginning, you will be able to fully customize them. This customization includes all of the physical attributes, as well as gear, equipment, or even full costumes. Your teammates can be tweaked just as much as your main character, and they will always follow your own behavior. If you decide to go stealth, they will equip silencers and crouch, or go prone when possible. But if you decide to go loud and open fire, they will stick by your side. When deployed, you can issue different orders to your teammates through the order wheel. There are 4 different orders you can give to your teammates. You can tell them to regroup on your location, to hold their current position, to go to a specific location, and to open fire on nearby enemies. These orders can be given at any time, even through your binoculars and drone. Once they approach potential threats, the teammates will notify you and mark them automatically.
Got a hostile.
With a good look at your enemies, you will be able to set up a sync shot where each of your teammates picks a target. You can even link it to your 3 sync shot drones for a simultaneous 7-target takedown. The teammates have weapons equipped at all times, a versatile assault rifle to accommodate all situations, and a primary weapon that you will be able to fine-tune. Indeed, apart from mark upgrades and passive bonuses, the full gunsmith is accessible to your teammates, and their weapon of choice will have a direct effect on the battleground. Depending on the type of weapon they have equipped, the teammates will adapt their engagement distance and rate of fire, from close-distance shotgun wielding all the way to long-distance sniper shots. Of course, if you get taken down, your teammates' priority will be to try and rescue you. To achieve that, they will first focus their fire on the surrounding enemies before getting to you. And they will expect the same from you, especially as you will be able to carry them to safety if the situation requires it. We'll see you on the battlefield, Ghosts.
You heard from Samuel?
Not since last week.
Hello. I'm not gonna hurt you. Couldn't help it over here. There's some kind of problem?
We're not sure. Our friend, Samuel's missing.
You a homesteader?
It used to be, before he decided he'd rather live by himself. No great loss, if you ask me.
He likes catching his own food. Says it keeps him closer to nature or something like that. And then he gives the furs and leftover meat to the camp. Never takes anything in return.
I don't get it. Sounds like he knows how to take care of himself.
Last week, he was down here hollering about running into a bunch of sentinels on his land. They said they carried away a couple of deer he caught, smashed up his traps, and then... this week, nothing. Samuel's always had a temper, but in this place, these days, you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, well, you know.
Yeah, I know. Say, where are his usual stomping grounds?
He's typically around to the southeast of Garden Mangrove, northeastern part of Gaiaron.
I'll see if I can find him. Thanks. Thanks. Take care of yourself. Lucky you found this place.
Rowan Brown knew about this place for a while. We figured sacred ground always makes good sanctuary.
That's pretty damp, though.
It's still a work in progress, all right? We've managed to stay under the radar so far. With all of you, our people, a bunch of Skeltech employees. I don't think you've got room to complain.
Hey, I'm not complaining. This place is great. I'll talk to you later.
See ya. How's your pal?
Holding up. Thanks for looking after him. You heard anything about a Lieutenant Colonel Walker?
That the guy that works with the troops call themselves the Wolves? Used to be Skeltech's military advisor. Heard he was an operator. You know him?
Yeah. Yeah, we met a couple times.
You got a mean look in your eye. You got big plans?
You know how I can get off this island?
Right. And leave us regular folk to fend for ourselves, huh? Auckland is 2,000 kilometers away. It's an awful long way to run with your tail between your legs.
I'm not running, Mads. The USS Wasp is a couple dozen clicks off the coast. If I can get there, I can come back here with some help.
The Wasp, huh? Not sure I'm fond of the idea of a bunch of squids running around our island.
Well, there are a couple of jarheads on board, too.
Well, if that's the case... Look, I'll be straight with you. We know that we're no match for former Spec Ops. So some of our friends, homesteaders and Skell employees both, are leaving the island on a couple of boats. Can you get them protection on the Wasp?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll tell you where the boats are.
Will you ever see this coming?
Drones. Drones? They're gonna put this thing on drones?
I know. The ghosts are doing everything they can to stop it.
And what were we? What were our lives? Part of the test run?
How's it going?
I'm good. But listen, I need to show you something. Over there on the table. Recognize him?
Yeah, his name is Victor Cost. He's old school Black Ops.
My guess is he's here with the CIA.
Well, if he's a mole, then he might be able to help us.
From what I can tell, his location is somewhere near the channels. You might want to start by looking there.
All right, I'll head over and see what I can dig up. This was a good find.
Glad I can help, even if I am all dinged up.
Looks like that's all we are, you bastards.
No. My life will not be a test run for genocide. I'm gonna demand Schultz calls a meeting the second that cure is in our veins. We need to discuss how to make Sentinel hurt for the pain they've caused.
Right there with you, brother. We'll make them pay tenfold. Yeah.
Greetings. It's a hell of a rig you got there.
Yeah, she's a beaut, ain't she?
This is just a little maintenance work. But yeah, we managed to set up a system of hydropower with parts printed by the 3D lab.
What, you printed the parts?
Pretty wild, huh? You should see the stuff Startup was putting together.
Hell, they could print much larger designs. Complex machinery, working parts, those kind of things.
Really?
This tech was invented to make the world accessible to everyone. When Sentinel took over the island, they started printing parts for their deadly drones. It ain't right.
Again with this? Look, we already know how you feel.
When I saw what they were doing with the program, I left and joined up with the Homesteaders. But hey, if you're interested, why not check out the Startup?
Yeah, where's that at?
It's called polymorph modeling. It's down in the southeastern part of Smuggler Coves, west of the swamp.
Thanks for having my back.
Just because it was clear yesterday. Yeah, it's clear today.
Did you hear? Ballard has a cure.
At this point, I won't believe anything until I see it with my own eyes.
Fine, but allow yourself a little relief. Soon we'll be trying to think about
get
the
we
future.
have to fight Sentinel.
And we're gonna
I
need
just don't
you.
see how it
You ready for this fight? Future. We all need to decide. Sentinel attacked us with a plague. Sneaks, cowards. My brother is dead, children are dead. If we live, we fight. We owe the dead that oath. Will you ever see this coming? They got one of us! Intruders in the area! We got nothing. Spread out! Heads up, boys. I think someone's out here.
This is not good. I'm gonna look around.
Sure thing, I'll come help.
Cool, I'm coming along. Yo, I see movement! We'd all be better off if the ghosts just turned themselves in.
I'm killing him. Any way to get some peace?
Soldiers, I got eyes on a bad guy! How you like that? Hit the hostile!
Central, we need reinforcements now. Do you copy? Check your weapons for rust. We got a lot of ocean air blowing through.
Copy that.
We got hostiles! Get ready! I'm moving out!
Greetings, stranger. What are you doing? You, gathering garbage?
No, not garbage. Drone parts.
Okay. So why are you gathering drone parts?
Well, there are these two scientists. They'll pay good money for info about Asriel drones. They'll even pay double, sometimes triple, for specific parts. Hauling this junk to them, getting paid, it's almost worth listening to the shit they babble.
Do these scientists have names?
Think their names are Star and Romero. To be honest, though, I kind of tune out when they talk. But their money is good.
They got a lab or something?
Not one of their own. They've annexed the east wing of the Channels port in the Channels province. Should be easy enough to find.
All right. Thanks for the heads up.
You ever see yourself doing this?
You ever wonder what's on the other side of all this?
Hi.
Quite peculiar. Yes, quite peculiar indeed. This isn't what I was expecting at all. This could very well be the eighth wonder of the world.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it over here. What's so peculiar?
Oh, sorry, I was just reviewing some data from a scout colleague of mine. There's this aberration he was looking into. It seems like this weird structure just popped up out of nowhere on the southern part of Whalers Bay.
That does sound peculiar. What kind of structure?
I couldn't quite figure that out. Our head scientist, Alvarez Deschamps, is out there looking into it now. He says it's one of the most breathtaking things he's ever seen. And when a cynical, jaded old scientist like him is astonished, I tend to pay attention.
Well, if If it's that breathtaking, then there's probably no harm in seeing it for myself. Where'd you say this was?
Oh, yes, sorry. Deschamps is stationed out in the southern part of Whalers Bay, just west of Behemoth Passage.
Thanks. Thanks. Much obliged.
I always forget that shit.
Shit. I got a tank. There. In my sights. Nailed him. He let out some boom. I got a beat on him. Smoke him, boys. Smoke him. Requesting support. Hit him. Hit him. Keep your focus, man. I hit him! Yeah! Move it in! Get back to the plan.
Go away. Let me concentrate. In my area, standing by for relief by RTO. Why are we wandering around out here? There's nothing around. So what? We get paid the same either way. I've had it with I'm freaking exposed! How about you just stay alert? All right, heads up! We're not alone! Enemy contact! We are under attack! Copy that. Let's head over here.
Ah, thank goodness the cavalry has arrived.
You took your time.
Excuse me?
Come on now, Dr. Starr, do be nice. He's only here to help. You are here to help, right?
I am. The name's Nomad.
Welcome. My name is Dr. Romero. And you've already heard from Dr. Starr. How can we help you?
I was wondering if you had any critical research on drones you could share with me.
Yes. We've done some digging into the land chassis factory over there in Whalers Bay. And we've discovered some distressing information about the Behemoth drone.
Every drone has a purpose. The Behemoths generally protect relay antennas. This Behemoth, however, has not been deployed in the wild. Instead of protecting antennas, it's running tests following a very particular routine.
Okay. So?
It's currently running what can only be described as...
an invasion scenario. An urban invasion scenario with the potential to wipe out an entire city.
Oh. Yeah, that's distressing.
You don't say. We can't be sure what they're planning.
Doesn't matter. It's time to start paying attention.
You must destroy this Behemoth drone.
I guess the best thing to do is follow up on your leads at the land chassis factory. If I find anything, you'll be the first to know.
What do you want? Scout is loaded. What do you even do?
I don't want any shit, man.
I don't end in. Life can never be simple.
What do you think these rumors crash choppers are all about?
I heard the entire 75th Ranger Regiment is deployed here because they heard you fish your bet with that.
Who?
Good to see you again, Nomad. What can we help you with?
Well, I'm looking for information about those real drones. Wondered if you knew anything about them.
We're happy to help. That's the subject of our research right now. We're analyzing how the wolves are intercepting the signals from the Azrael and how they communicate with the Stolas drones.
Frankly, to say that they communicate is an insult to the work, Dr. Romero.
What he is trying to express is that their relationship isn't one of reciprocity, but rather symbiosis.
Precisely. And we haven't had the luxury of getting our hands on an Azrael to examine it. We've had to settle for what these amateur salvagers have brought us.
So what can I help you with?
Well, if you really want to help us, take out a drone, loot its communications components, and bring them back to us. The components will allow us to pinpoint how it's signaling other drones.
You don't mess around, do you? So how will I know what I'm looking for?
You should be able to find a copy of Azrael's blueprints in Assembly Hall Omega-02. That info will let you know which parts to loot once you take the drone down.
Works for me. How about you point me in the direction of this factory?
Oh, yes. Assemble Hall Omega-02 is just east of this building, right over Roaring Falls.
Thanks. I'll check it out.
No, I'm not doing anything wrong. Oh my god, who are you?
For another 20 minutes. Then Rourke steps in something, almost takes his leg clean off. It was like a goddamn bear trap, but like homemade.
What the shit?
If the ghosts knew what was good for them, they'd give up and turn themselves in.
Hostiles!
I got nothing over here. So, not for nothing, I'm wondering if we aren't...
Hostiles! Hang on! Get some!